Hello everyone, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com. I am back today with another package from Bead Box Bargains. These are some finds that I am sharing from their shop that is the sister site of the Bargain Bead Box subscription. So these are things that I picked out on my own that I was able to use that coupon code on that comes every month along with their subscription. Their sister site is a great place to check out great deals on all sorts of different things that are already at low prices, and you don't have to be a subscriber of their subscription in order to shop on their site. I will leave a link to Bead Box Bargains right down below the video, and I have a coupon code. It's Opal15. You can use that to shop on their online store if you'd like to. And I'll also leave a link to their separate monthly beading subscription down below, which is a fabulous deal. If you haven't heard of that, I definitely recommend checking that out. And because their stock changes all the time, some of the things that I'm sharing today may no longer be available, but if you check out their site today, there's probably things on there that weren't there when I made my purchase. So let's go ahead and check out what I was able to find this time around. And as you can see, everything is bundled up here nice and neat. I have quite a few things that we're going to be taking a look at today. I just wanted to show you the total cost for all these items. In case I don't call out the prices separately, it is just under $120, and that includes the $375 shipping. And I was able to use the coupon code from their last subscription box, which saved almost $50 off the purchase. All right, so one thing that caught my eye this time around is they had a bunch of these 30-inch strands of 4mm glass round beads for a really inexpensive $1.39 per strand before the discount. So I went ahead and snapped up 2 of each of those really long 30-inch strands. So these here are 2 strands worth, and this is the one I believe is called Magma. It's got a beautiful sort of iris coating or AB coating, giving us a little bit of a rainbow-like finish. And this is a very warm orangey shade overall. Next, I believe I have 2 strands that are called Apricot, another sort of transparent glass round bead with a shimmery, very light, kind of silvery metallic finish over the top of that pale, light orange peachy gold. Next up, I have 2 strands of the Khaki Iris. So I have this sort of golden tan neutral in a lighter color, and you can see that iris finish giving us the colorful shimmer over the top of those. And next, I believe these are what they're calling Jonquil AB, a very pale yellow with the rainbow-like AB coating on top of those. And the 4mm glass beads, it's just such a versatile size, and to get that many of them to incorporate in different projects for such an inexpensive price, especially after a discount, is really a great deal. And then next I have 2 strands of what I believe are the slate/dark peacock, so a combination of sort of a grayish and purple, which is really pretty. Then I have these, which I believe are the palest green iris, which almost look like a crystal clear or an extremely light gray. Then the marine blue, which has a lot of this deeper, darker grayish blue. Then there is the slate blue iris, another grayish blue, shimmery, bubble-like strand. And then I believe this is the pale steel blue luster, 2 strands of these also. And then I have this one. This is actually the one I believe is called the Khaki Iris. So I apologize on getting some of those names incorrect, but that gives you an idea at least of some of these strands up close and just how much you get and how eye-catching they are. Let's take a look at some of the gemstone beads, starting with this gorgeous strand of 15 inches of 4mm dyed quartz faceted rounds in deep turquoise. This was $349 before the discount. You can see those light faceted cuts that still leave these stone beads pretty rounded and that very intense deep turquoise color. I also picked up this really long 33-inch strand of garnet chip beads. Aren't those lovely? With that deep pinkish red berry-like shape and all the different shapes and sizes of these chip beads in their more natural small nugget-like appearance. There's so many of these here to work with. And this was $3.39 before the discount. Next is a strand that I splurged on a little bit. These were $9.89, and it's a 7-inch strand of 6mm amethyst faceted double point beryl beads that I accidentally cut apart, but I just love that really interesting shape that they are cut into. All the various shades of purple from the deep to the very light, and they are in great shape. Next is the Sodalite graduated fan pendant. There's 13 pieces on this strand that you could use together or separately if you wanted to, and this was $4.69. And just as it says, we have the different lengths that are included and a lot of the rich blues that you expect to see with the Sodalite, along with some of the white and gray. And I also picked up this stunning Picasso Jasper graduated freeform strand of drop beads, which you could also use some of them together as a pendant or separately with all their different combinations of colors and striations that come together. This was $4.79 before the discount, and there's 9 pieces in total. I picked up some check glass strands as well, but before we get into those, here are some more of the other glass strands. These are called the 15 by 16mm pressed glass snowflake flower hexagon beads, and they were 99 cents each. I picked up 2 of each of these. Starting with the one on the left, I have the blue-green iris, and then next is the slate peacock, followed by the jonquil. And then the last one here on the right is called Slate Black Vitriol. And these are all in that hexagon shape, and they've got the hole that runs through the bead there. And I thought these were just a really unique shape and pressed glass combination. And now getting into some of the check glass. These are all packaged up in their sealed packages, so I won't take them out, but you can see what they look like pretty clearly through that plastic. And first I picked out one of these packages of 10 grams of 16 by 5mm check press glass top drilled dagger beads in blue opal luster. These were $2.39 before the discount, and the larger standard size dagger beads, that beautiful sapphire blue with the transparent metallic luster on top. And then next are 2 bags of the top drilled dagger beads in the smaller 11 by 3mm size in blue opal, and these have 10 grams included in each bag at $2.09 each. Just stunning color, and a lot of these to work with for a low cost. And then next for daggers, I also picked up 2 of the opaque sky blue / peacock vitriol dots combination, also the 11 by 3mm, 10 grams in each package, and these were $3.29 each. You can see that creamy blue opaque glass in the background, then the really interesting metallic dots with the rainbow oil slick-like colors. And then last for the dagger beads I picked out, I believe, these are the striated emerald silk color in the smaller 11 by 3mm size, $2.49 per bag, 10 grams again per each bag, in this very beautiful emerald green with the light striation detail where you see some of the darker green come into play. And these are just a small sampling of what they had on their site. They had all different types of color combinations. I also picked up some more of these peacock finished beads in what they call the top drilled flat squares. They were all just a little over $2 per package of 10 grams. The first one that I have here is called the olive / peacock vitriol dots, and you can see the flat square shape, and there's a hole located at the top or offset from the center. This is the next color. This one is a beautiful blue in the background called Opaque Indigo Peacock Vitriol Dots. And then here is the opaque red variety. And then next is the jet. So we have the opaque black in the background. And then the crystal, which is the crystal clear, but it also has a metallic silvery appearance. And along similar lines, but a different shape actually, is this next package, which contains the matte crystal / vitriol peacock dots pressed glass flat square bead, $2.29 before the discount. This is also a 10-gram bag, and you can see how these have a hole that runs directly through the side of these compressed squares. And then next are 2 packages each, 10 grams per bag, of the pressed glass bicones. I have the Lila Vega Luster, which is that purple one on the left, $2.19 per bag, and then the Alabaster Pink Luster, $2.09 per bag on the right. And then there are 2 packages of 10 grams of the glass lily flower beads in Alabaster Blue Luster, $1.99 each for 10 grams of those. Another beautiful pressed glass shape in a very low price, especially after the discount. Next, I have some of these ripple beads. This was a bag of 10 pieces of the Crystal Lavender Swirl and Champagne Wash variety, $1.29 for the 10 of those. And then next are the Crystal / Mint Swirl / Purple Bronze Luster variety. That's a mouthful. And also $1.29 for the 10. And then last for that shape, I have this variety in the Crystal / Deep Violet Swirl / Pink Wash, also $1.29. I really like that combination, especially with the pink wash that really shows off those swirls. I also picked up some of these flat teardrop beads. These are in the indigo color, first of all. I'll take these out of their packages. Many of you know I love the table cut beads, especially when they have those vibrant colors that are set off by the more stone-like edges, and these are no exception. I love the cobalt blue that is so eye-catching, and there is a look at the hole placement there. It goes up and down through those flat teardrops. And I also picked up that same shape in the color called Opaque Olive. These were all 4 pieces for $1.39, so I have 2 bags worth of these here, and you can get a good look there at the side and the finish that you can see, the Picasso that makes these even more interesting to look at. Next, I also have 2 bags of these table cut glass flat ovals in rose / white / swirl Picasso. Here's a look at one of these held up to the light, so you can see it does let some of the light pass through, and you have some of that creamier, lighter color inside, giving you that really interesting wavy detail. And they have a berry-like color overall with the Picasso table cut around the edges that isn't as prominent as when the glass is opaque in the center, but still gives us that extra interest. And you can see how the hole goes up and down through the length of the bead. And I also have 3 varieties of these Hawaiian flowers for us to take a look at. This is 2 bags worth, 20 pieces in total, 10 piece per bag of the Crystal / Blue Violet Coat / Gold and Copper Wash, $1.29 per package of those. And these are on the smaller side for the Hawaiian flowers with that beautiful electric bluish purple in the background that does let some of the light through, and that sort of golden and copper wash that comes together. Next is this really fun, and I'll call it a bubblegum pink, but it's called the Opaque Pink / Golden Rain combination. And again, this is 2 bags worth, 20 pieces in total, $1.99 for each of those bags, with the opaque summery pink in the background and that metallic wash that in this case is more splattered on top of the beads. And then third are 2 bags worth of the striated orange / silver wash. Again, 2 packages worth, and these were $1.79 per package of this tangerine-like orangey color in the background with the silver settling into the details of these flowers. Up next, I have 2 of these beautiful 15-inch strands of bamboo coral. These are a 6x4mm size. And I have a strand of the discs, and I have a strand of the drums. They were very, very similar, and the color is very much in the same family. These were $4.69 per strand. Moving on to some metallic components, I also have 2 pieces each of these paisley accent lobster claw clasps, and these are all very oversized. So think of these as great for uses on maybe purse charms or keychains, planner charms, some other application where you want a larger lobster clasp like this in particular. And I got all 4 different color choices they had to offer. These were $1.49 per the set of 2 in each of these cases, and I have the antique golden, the antique bronze, the antique silver, and antique copper that you're seeing here. Additionally, if you're looking for a great place to pick up jewelry chain, check out Bead Box Bargains on a regular basis because they're always getting in different types of chain in all different colors and styles for great prices. Here I have 2 packages worth 1 meter each of this 3.5 by 2.5 millimeter sunburst textured stainless steel jewelry chain, $2.89 per package of that. And I like this one in particular because of that sunburst design, so a little something different. And there's a lot here to work with. It also has a really great shine to it, even though it's more of the duller stainless steel color. Next, I have a bag containing 4 pieces of these 38 by 9 millimeter swirl links in antique silver. This was $1.39 for the 4-pack. And we had gotten some of these in a previous bargain bead box subscription package. I really liked them and saw these pop up in their shop, so I decided to get some more. And that's something I want to point out too about their online store is that sometimes you get things in the subscription and you want more of them. And in a lot of cases, you'll see those items pop up actually in their shop. So be sure to check out on a regular basis what they have to offer, especially if you're looking for some more of those subscription box items. I have some pendants to take a look at. This is called the approximately 30 by 17 millimeter Apatite Teardrop Pendant with gold-plated copper wire wrapping. It is $2.99. The Apatite stone itself is gorgeous. The wrapping is kind of loose, and I thought it came to a little swirl in the front, but I could have been thinking of something else. Not a big deal. I could easily take some pliers and make that happen if I wanted to, but there's a close-up look so you can see what that looks like, and I do believe they had all different types of stones that came pre-wrapped like that. And this was actually a freebie with purchase. So this was a random pick, 1 piece of 30 by 10 millimeter gemstone double pointed pendant link with gold plated copper wire wrapping. And it looks like I have a very pale pink rose quartz gemstone double point pendant in there. That's cool. And I have 2 of these. It was actually a 2-piece set of the 28 by 25 millimeter round freshwater shell drops with electroplated golden brass accents for $1.99. And these are actually even prettier in person. The shell is gorgeous. That mother of pearl, and it's got a light gold that's very reflective on the top with those loops there. And last but not least, I wish I'd gotten some more of these. This is 2 pieces of the 16.5 by 13 millimeter round freshwater shell drops with electroplated golden brass accents. So a smaller version for $1.59 for the set of 2. So maybe some earrings to go along with a pendant necklace. In addition to that order, they also send a card and usually send a little thank you gift. So in this case, it looks like I have a bag containing a strand of tiger eye gemstone beads. That's really generous and cool to get along with this order. You never know what you're going to get. That's always a fun surprise and much appreciated. They're awesome when it comes to thinking about their customers. And that is everything I have to share with you today. As far as my Bead Box Bargains finds, not even everything would fit on the bead mat, so I've kind of squeezed in as much as I could so you can see how much I was able to get for the price and really take advantage of that coupon code that comes along with that monthly subscription that I highly recommend. And like I said, you don't have to be a subscriber to that subscription in order to shop on their site. Anybody's able to do that. And if you need one, I have that coupon code ORCHID15, which will save you 15% off your total purchase. So that is all I have for today. I want to give you all a huge thank you for being with me. I always love having you here to share in these finds and other videos. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've enjoyed shopping at Bead Box Bargains. Maybe let me know if we picked up some of the same things or anything else you'd like to say. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you enjoyed checking out these items up close. Be sure to subscribe while you're here because I'd love to have you back, and feel free to share the video wherever you like. Until next time, I will see you all again real soon. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and as always, happy beading.